Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this stream. I appreciate connected wherever you are joining us from. I welcome you and I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide, protect, and secure you. Please like and share the program as you join us. Like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to anyone that is close to you. Keep sharing so that we can reach to as many people as possible. It is and we must continue to do the needful. We should not relent in our efforts to do that which is right. There are a lot of things we can do, and the time is now for us to begin to do what we are supposed to do. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anybody to tell you anything apart from what you have known already from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Israel, which is the truth and nothing but the truth. If you want to succeed in this very evil day that we are in, if you want to succeed, you must be able to pay attention to every single information, every single instruction, because it is going to save you a whole lot. Yes. It is going to save you a whole lot. Please like and share. Very important. Before we start this program, those who have joined us now, you must like and share this program. It is a must. You have to. You are not doing it for me. As a Biafran that you are, it is your responsibility and you are doing it for yourself. The message we are preaching today is not personal. It is something that falls on our shoulders as Biafran. So please like and share before we commence this program the way we always do. Please do like and share to everyone that you can be able to reach. Please share the program. If you have not shared this program, please share so that other people can join us. Very, very important. Very, very important. Like and share the program on your platform. want me to know what you are hardcore. Those who are teaching, what is their wrong? Now, where some people who are teaching, what is their wrong? From the the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government inside. It on the school to speak about the life. The father has done for my what's the same on the phone? The men who go with it, only here, come on, what's the same on the phone? Here, come on, same on the phone. If Nigerian government were to organize the children of Biafra, I don't think to lead us to do anything in order to get rid of them. And I'm going to be number one. If you're looking for 100 men, 20 go to January, what's the same one level? I am 50 men. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Never do bad. I will follow you. For many years I will I think I want to die. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. For the sake of the family. Oh, my dear Biafra, I will go back. Yeah, Jamani Ghetto, Biafra Republic government. Yeah, Jamani Ghetto, Commander University. General Motuso, Commander Holy Ghost, Okoneno Morokuno Nasata. People who get, Welcome. Please like and share the program on your platform like and share to family and friends so that we can get to as many people as possible.
To Chukwu Okike Abiyama who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always comment, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nani Kebine Libe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. Only that this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwuabiama believe they're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are born, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in
He said, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this very program, wherever you are joining this program from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your sign zone. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Click your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I come online. You will be among the first to join us here. Fellow Biafrans, I welcome you to this program once again. Every one of you know what we do here every blessed day. This is an assignment that I have taken up by myself, that I will continue to speak about Biafran freedom. I will continue to promote Biafra until my last breath. I chose that path to work on that direction, and I will do that effectively, truthfully, and faithfully. For those who are coming across this very channel for the very first time, or those who are going to come across this video for the very first time, before you continue to watch, I want you to understand that this very platform is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we promote Biafra. We speak the truth and nothing but the truth. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack any individual. We do not come here to attack any race or religion. We don't come here for propaganda, for blackmail, or for saga. None of those. In this very platform, we promote Biafra. We bring the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world, including the plight of the indigenous people in that contraption called Nigeria. In this platform, we come here to debunk every lie that has been told against the indigenous people of Nigeria, most especially the Biafran people. We come here to debunk every lie that has been told against the Biafrans, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we trash those lies and bring the truth before the whole world to see. So many lies have been told against us. And when you don't respond to those lies at a certain time, it starts becoming the truth. And people will begin to believe it as the truth. That is why we have found it necessary for us to occupy the media space. That is why you see media warriors of the Biafra Republic of Exile speaking on different platforms at every hour. And you that is watching there, your own duty is to spread this gospel. You help us to share so that the world will get this information. It is very important. There are so many lies they are believing out there. For us to debunk those lies effectively, you have to participate by sharing. That is what we do in this platform. In this platform, we encourage people that love freedom. It does not matter your race. It doesn't matter your religion or your location. If you are a freedom lover, you are welcome in this platform and you're going to enjoy your stay here. In this platform, we encourage Biafrans to continue to stand on their legitimate right, never to throw it away, no matter the circumstances, no matter the pressure. We are here to remind Biafrans to hold onto those legitimate rights that is very there. We mentioned the major three that you must hold strong. Do not gamble it. Don't give it up. No matter the offer, no matter who is involved, don't give it up. Those rights are the right to self-determination. International law supports it. African law supports it. Nigerian law itself supports it. The right to self-defense. International law supports right to self-defense. African law supports it. Nigerian law itself supports the right to self-defense. The right to life. The international law supports your right to live and survive any place you find yourself. African law supports the same. Nigerian law also supports the right to life. These three rights, most especially, you must hold them strong. And anybody that tries to talk you down on them, run away from that person. The person is your enemy, number one enemy. That person is the number one enemy. It is because of these legitimate rights that are supported by international communities. That is why the Biafra Republic of Exile is a very strong and legal organization under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ebra. And I want to tell you that in Biafra Republic of Exile, every single thing that is done there is legal. Every single thing that is done under the Biafra Republic of Exile is legal. For some of you who have not taken their time to go and know what government in exile is, go and search. I will not spend my time on that. The Google is there for you to make use of. Today, if you are a Biafra, you should know where you stand. This morning section on this platform is always an interactive section, a section where we interact with each other. We bring our plight before the whole world. We lay our complaints, say our prayers, and words of encouragement. Every single one of us in this platform, you have the right to come up and air your opinion. The platform is not only for Biafrans alone. We welcome people who are not Biafrans. We welcome one Nigerianist. If you're one Nigerianist and you have the guts, you have information, you have a question for us, click that link and come up. Don't be on the comment section. If you are from other parts of the world, regardless where you are, and you are human, if there is something you have heard about us that you are confused about, come up and ask us the question. If there is a suggestion you have for us, come up and give it. If there's a prayer you want to make, come up. If there's a word of advice, word of encouragement, come up. Regardless your race, your location, your religion, you are welcome. In this very platform, every Biafran has the right to speak in this platform. Click the link and come in, and you can use any Biafran language that is suitable for you to capture your audience. You are very free to speak in any Biafran language. If you are a Biafran, speak with any Biafran language. It is allowed in this platform. So feel free to make use of the link, come in, air your opinion, and speak to us. The only thing we ask in this platform is that when you are coming up on this platform, please try as much as possible to cover up. Dress properly. You don't appear on this platform naked. You don't appear on this platform while you are smoking. Finish with your smoke, then you can come and talk to people because the whole world is listening. You cannot be addressing the world disrespectfully. No. You cannot be talking to Biafran disrespectfully. No, we don't accept that. You must appear decent so that people can be able to listen to you on what you have to say. One other thing we beg for you is that when you join us on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil in your discussion. Be civil. These warnings, I give them because it is necessary. There's no point you coming here to talk for hours and nobody understands what you're saying. Why we come online to speak is to make impact in people's life. We disagree to agree. You are entitled to your opinion. In this platform, when you come on, try as much as possible to be civil in your argument. You can get angry. There's no problem about that. You can show your disapproval in any way you like. Hold on to your opinion, make your argument, but in doing all this, try as much as possible to be civil. Because if you're not civil, it will be difficult for people to understand you. Once you are presenting your case in a civil manner, you will be understood. You never can tell. You can win a soul here. We disagree to agree. I'm not telling you to throw away your opinion. Hold on to your opinion. Come on and engage us. At the end, you will realize either to continue to hold on to your opinion or to let it go. That is why we are here. As you are watching this program, the whole world is watching. The Biafra Republic Government and Exile Cabinet are watching. And they are listening to every single thing you are saying. Our Prime Minister, Master Simon Eba, is observing. So whatever information you throw down here will be taken care of. If it is something that will be responded to immediately, it will surely be responded to immediately. Fellow Biafrans and people of the world, lovers of freedom that are watching, I welcome you all once again in this webinar. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. We have come once again, as we always do, to speak to the Biafran people, most importantly, and to the world at large. A lot is going on. And before I dive into the discussion, I want to ask you, as a Biafran, have you voted in the self-referendum? We, the Biafrans, have picked up our self-referendum vote. Remember, it is called self-referendum. We are engaging in that self-referendum. And every Biafran has to participate on that self-referendum. It is very important. Some ignorant people are talking against it. Yet, the same ignorant people that talk against it are the people who go online to take survey online to make arguments. They make their cases with survey that was gotten online. Every part of this world today conducts survey. The United Nations conducts survey. The EU conducts survey. The United States and every other country of the world conducts survey in order to perform effectively or to pursue the agenda they want to pursue at a certain point in time. The Biafran people, we are conducting what is called self-referendum. You can interpret it the way you want. But why I throw in the issue of survey is to let you know how important and how effective the self-referendum you are seeing today is going to be. It is going to be a kind of survey that when you are presenting your case before the whole world about the Biafrans, you will know what to say. So many lies have been told. They say that people who are talking about Biafra are the people living abroad. They say the Biafrans are only Igbos. They say that Biafra doesn't exist. One lie or the other at any given point in time. And today, we want to set the record straight in data to give actual and accurate data. Because most time they ask us, how do you arrive at the number? When we say 90% of Biafrans are ready and willing to get out of the zoo, they say, how do you arrive at your numbers? This is something that is obvious, we can see, but they will ask you, how did you arrive at your numbers? And today, we are building a concrete evidence that every genuine Biafran can use to make his or her own case, regardless under which platform you are fighting for Biafra. Either you are fighting for Biafra under the Biafra Republic of Desire or any other group, as long as you are genuine, this self-referendum is going to play a major role to you, including the politicians, including those who call themselves politicians in the zoo. This referendum is a very strong survey that is going to help every area of the Biafran people to succeed in their argument and win it easily. The self-referendum is very important. If you have not casted your vote, please do so immediately. And after casting your vote, ask your neighbor, ask your friends, your business partner, those you know that they come from the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the southeast Lower Benue and Lower Kogi. If you're from this area, your mother is tying 2 pieces of wrapper, you must be involved in this self-referendum. If you have not voted, please run as fast as you can to go and vote. It is not enough to come and claim that we are all Biafrans, that nobody is more Biafran than you. Easier said than done. If you know today that nobody is more Biafran than you are, go and cast your vote and help your neighbors to direct them with their own approval and consent and let them cast their votes. This is something that we must do. Fellow Biafrans that are watching any place you're watching from, the dice have been cast. Today, we see what is happening. And today, I have chosen a topic which says, the war that must be won. Liberation Army doing the needful. Vote Biafra self-referendum. These are the topics we're going to discuss today. A war that must be won. Liberation Army doing the needful. Vote Biafra self-referendum. For a very long time, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Venezuela, have been hammering and been saying it. We have been saying it on our platforms that war is going on in Biafra land, but people don't seem to believe it. Even Biafrans fail to understand this because it has not affected them directly. And it is so shameful and so painful that even at this moment, some people don't still believe that war is going on in Biafra land, simply because the bomb has not fallen in their own roof in their village. Simply because their own siblings have not been murdered. They don't believe it. But this is the truth. This is the truth that cannot be hidden. As we speak, Biafra land is under a serious siege by the Zoological Republic. It has become more open than before. And when we say certain things, some of you think it's a joke. That is why I love my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, today. He is a man who says a word and gives you evidence to what he's saying. Every single statement I make in this platform, there are evidence to it. All you need to do is to make use of that your smartphone and make inquiries and investigations. The goggles are there for you. The war that is happening in Biafra land today is captured on video. And our Prime Minister shared the video on his platform. If you don't know his platform on the X platform, go to X platform. Type Simon Ekpa, verified account on X platform. That is the former Twitter. Type Simon Ekpa, you're going to see confirmed video of the war that is going on in Biafra land. Some of us are still busy doing one thing or the other. It doesn't concern you because your family member is not yet involved. It doesn't concern you because you have not seen the bomb drop in your own home. Injustice against one is injustice against all. That it has not affected your home today and you are doing nothing. It means it's going to get to your home. That it didn't affect you today, it will affect you tomorrow. It is not like a table fan. It will blow here, there, and there if it is not stopped. What is going on in Biafra land? The Zoological Republic have come. And why did they come? To kill, to steal, and to destroy. Biafrans are losing their life on a daily basis. In Biafra land as we speak, although to be precise, Osumo, serious war is going on. They came with tanks. They came with armored tanks. It was captured on video. Go and search it. You're going to see the videos. They are there. And they are still there. But the good thing and the good news is that Biafran people, we are equal to the task. This is not 1967 when we were taking on our way. In 1967, we were not prepared. We had no army. They came after us. And we were fighting defensive war all through. This time, this is 2024. We are in 2024. And we have our army ready. You see, that is one blessing that we have, that Chukwu Okikabiyama never leaves us without a leader. Chukwu Okikabiyama gave us a man that knows what the time is. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, he knows what the time is. He started on time to prepare us for today. He went ahead to create a security outfit to defend Biafra land. Could you remember when Mazen Nandekano went to the United States to ask for arms? Ask Biafra to sponsor and get arms for their people to defend themselves. They called him a warmonger. Some call him a noisemaker. Some call him a scam. But today, what are you saying? We prepared ourselves before. Here are we today. They have come. But the good news is that they are making their march. The Biafran Liberation Army, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samaneba, is formidable, and we are dealing with them seriously. As of today, 11 out of the almost 30 armored tanks that they brought to Biafra land, 11 of them are down. 11 are down, completely down. And we have not lost any soldier yet. 30 of their armored tank is down, and many of them have been decimated and neutralized. All thanks to Chukwu Okikabiyama. All thanks to the Liberation Army and our formidable force, volunteer force. These are people who have given their own life to defend you and defend me. They are not under any salary. A volunteer force, the only thing they require from you is the equipment. And the equipment you have provided so far, they are doing a very good job. They are doing a very good job on different angles, on different corners. The Biafran Liberation Army are defending our land effectively. The Zoological Republic of Nigeria have said that they are going to fight us for as long as we continue to stand for our freedom. And our Prime Minister have responded that we will engage them until they are all wiped out from our territory. And this time, we are not only going to be on defensive. The best form of defense is attack. We are going to go after them. So wherever you are as a Biafran, prepare for what is coming. For those of our Biafran brothers and sisters who are in the area that is in occupation today, those are brothers and sisters who are in the area at the peak of this very war today in Biafra. If you're in that area, please stay safe. If you find your way out of that area, do not go back for the meantime. If you are still in the area and you're indoor, please remain indoor. Don't come out, because if you come out, they're going to take you out. They have come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. But the joy is that Chukwu Okikabiyama has given us an army, a formidable army that is going to secure our region. Regardless of what they throw at us, do not fear. Fear not. We are equal to the task. The only thing you will continue to do as a Biafran is to continue to support the Liberation Army. Most importantly, financially. The people we are up against, they have all the dollars. They have all the weapons and ammunition. They have all the contacts. But we, what do we have? We have Chukwu Okikabiyama. And one with God is majority. Fear not. We are listening to only one voice. The voice of Chukwu Okikabiyama. When he says we should move, we move. It doesn't matter how many men are on the road. And when he said we should stop, we stop. That is what we will continue to do until victory is completely won. And it's going to be very soon. It is not going to take too long. Fellow Biafrans, a lot is going on. We know that as it stands today, the United States of America, of all people, is in support of the terrorists that is coming against us. We have seen several reports where United States were linked up in supporting terrorism against a government or a people. Sometimes you think it's a joke. But in the case of Biafra today, it is not a joke. The Tucano jet they gave to Nigeria is what Nigerian government is using against Biafra today. Even when there is a Lehi law that prevents them from using that Tucano jet against Biafra, they continue to use it. And yet, the United States pretend as if they don't know. The agreement before the Tucano jet was released was that they will not use it against the agitators in Biafra land. But today, it is being used on several locations. There are so many evidence that we have provided evidence online and offline. The United States is doing nothing about that. Instead, they continue to equip Nigerian government that is a terrorist government, a government that cannot protect its people. And when we say it, some people will think, oh, because he's a Biafran, that is why he's speaking on that matter. Today, as we speak, in the northern part of Nigeria, the northern youths are burning the flag of Nigeria. In case you think it's just about the southeast alone, you think it's about Biafra and it's about the old southeastern region alone. It is not. As you are watching this video, go online and check. On their own media, it was reported that the northern youths are burning their flag. That is how serious it has gotten. A country that cannot protect its own, a government that cannot protect its own, is not a government. Nigeria is a failed state. How do you know a failed state? Any state that cannot be able to protect the life and property of the people is a failed state. In the case of Nigeria, everything that qualifies Nigeria as a failed state is in the open. The economy is in shambles. There is no security anywhere. People are losing their life on a daily basis. There is no insurance anywhere for anybody that when you wake up in the morning, you are going to see the event. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. The only option that is left for Nigerians today is run away from their country. They are running away from everywhere. When you degenerated into the extent of making a drug baron the president, what do you expect? A man who forged a certificate, you made him a president, and you are standing in with him. What do you expect? Well, that's the story for another day. But for us as Biafrans, we are on our way out. Whatever becomes of them in the future, who cares? And I want you to understand that our quest for freedom from Nigeria is not out of envy, not out of jealousy, not out of wickedness or strife. No, it is to save life. We have been made an endangered species in our own country, a place we are supposed to call a home. And we cannot take that anymore. It has become very clear that the only solution is disintegration. It is not out of hate. In fact, it is out of love. It is out of love. When you disintegrate Nigeria, you will now have a healthy competition. We can equally transact. After disintegration, there will still be transaction. There will be growth on different regions. And I bet you every single state in Nigeria have all the resources it needs to stand on its own. Every region have more than enough resources to stand on its own. But as long as Nigeria continues to stand as it is at Nigeria, it will never ever benefit any region. Not the north, not the southwest, not the south. It won't benefit anybody. You will always remain enslaved, and it will be very easy for your colonial masters to manipulate you. The people today that have refused to talk about referendum, that have refused to see the plight of the people, they are the people whose only interest is to protect the agenda of the colonialists. How can you justify a country that is one of the highest producers of petroleum in the world, yet has no petrol for their people? One of the highest petroleum producers of the country in the world has no single refinery. Has no single refinery. How do you justify that? With all the resources you have in Nigeria, it has finally become the poorest country in Africa. poverty rate is increasing every day. Today, as it stands today, hunger is the latest that is happening. Hunger have turned people in Nigeria today to carnivorous animals. Hunger have turned people today to carnivores. I saw a video before I come in line where people, the masses, bounced on somebody's goods. A man, a trailer of yam. Somebody must have bought this trailer of yam for business, and the masses bounced on this trailer of yam, and they were carrying it and taking it and run away in the open, broad daylight. It wasn't the night. Stealing has now been legalized in Nigeria because of hunger. Stealing has been legalized because of hunger. That is how bad it has gotten. And it can never get better. It will get worse if nothing is done. This is why the Biafra Republic of Nigeria is intensifying in their move to walk out before it is too late. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them that if you don't let Biafra go, that Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. That day has come. But before Nigeria turns into a Somalia completely, we are going to be out of it. Wherever you are watching this program from, are you Biafra? You have to wake up. Some of you are still busy with other activities that has no meaning. Sometimes in life, when I go online, you see Biafrans talking as if all is well. You go online, you see people who are Biafran ignorantly talking as if all is well with all that is happening in Biafra land. With all that's happening in Biafra land, you go to TikTok, you see them chatting and playing around. When there is war going on in their own land, they can't even report it. They can't talk about it. It doesn't concern them because it's not affecting you. So many of us that are living abroad, we are not directly affected. If we choose to keep quiet, nothing's going to happen. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu decide not to talk about Biafra, he's going to be richer than he is. If Mazen Samuel Ekpa decide not to fight for Biafra, he will be he will get every single thing he wants. But he kept all those aside and focus on our collective interest. But today, you see majority of people who are Biafrans focusing on their own personal interest. Personal interest. That is what we see today. Personal interest. And that is the difference between the white and the black people. That's the difference between the Westerners and those in Africa. In Africa, it is about personal interest. You want to exalt yourself, for you to be the richest in your own area so that others will bow to you. You don't know that when you become the richest in your area, you are a poor man. Wealth is measured by people around you. It is not measured by an individual. It's not measured by you as an individual. Wealth is measured by people who live around you, how they live and how good they are. That shows how wealthy you are. That is why I see Nigeria as the poorest nation of the world. You don't measure wealth because you see many individuals in the same called Nigeria riding on private jets. You go to places, you see them wasting money right, left, and center, throwing money around. But yet, there are millions of poor people around them who cannot afford 3 square meals. That is why today people have resorted to being carnivores in the road. People have resorted to being open, broad day criminal. Criminality everywhere, kidnapping everywhere. And your government have no solution. Something as simple as providing security of life and property, they cannot do. The primary objective of every government is to provide security of life and property. If any government cannot be able to provide that, it's not legitimate. It's not supposed to see the light of the day. And that is the situation of the Nigerian today. When we talk about these things and we mention Biafra, it is because this is where we come from. I personally, I am an Igbo Biafra, a very proud one at that, unapologetically an Igbo Biafra. And in my next word, I will still come back as an Igbo Biafra if there is something like that. and I have to speak about my own region to protect it. Somebody from Oduduwa land have the right to protect his own territory and talk about it. Somebody from Arewa has the right to protect his own and talk about it. But if you choose not to protect your own and talk about it, don't tell me not to talk about mine. If you chose to throw away your own freedom and throw away what you own, don't expect me to do the same. I will not. We all have a responsibility. One of the responsibilities we have is to make sure we set the record straight. Is to make sure we say things that need to be said. Is to make sure that every life matters. Today, we the Biafrans, it is about our collective interests, not about an individual interest. For those Biafrans who are still pursuing their selfish interest, they are going to be doomed in a very short time. It is not a cause, neither is it a threat. It is something that's going to happen. As many of you as Biafrans who are plain ignorant to what is happening today in Biafra land, even when you can see plainly that there is a war going on, you have failed to make meaningful contributions, either in word, in action, or in finance. That thing you are protecting is going to be taken away from you. That wealth you are accumulating and you think you are wealthy, it will be swept out of your hand in a twinkle of an eye. Wherever you are and you are watching this program, I want you to know that it is time to wake up from your sleep. Gone are the days when we listen to gossip, propaganda, and blackmail. There is no more time for that. No more time for that. We can no longer spend our time talking about irrelevant issues. The time has come for us to focus on that which matters. And I want to read out some update that is coming from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. As I said before, there is a war going on in Biafra. If you don't know that, please, it is that you are insensitive. I don't know how to describe it. For someone to come today and say he doesn't know what is happening, you are very, very insensitive. You are pretending, and you are going to face the consequence of your actions. One of the warning that Mazi Simon has given on his platform, I'm going to read it out for you to hear. An announcement from the Prime Minister of Biafra. He says, the attention of Biafra Republic Government in Exile has been drawn to a letter written by one Igwe from Ehamufu in Old Enugu State. In the letter, the so-called Igwe is consenting to donate 3,000 hectares of land to Old Enugu State illegitimate Nigerian government in Biafra land. We therefore call on that Igwe Philemon C. Ebago to immediately withdraw such consent. No Igwe will be allowed to donate any land to Nigeria representative within Biafra land for Fulani terrorists. The letter was dated 24th, 1st, 2024. We therefore call on the Igwe to immediately withdraw that letter within 72 hours of this notice. Biafrans from this location should share this to get to the Igwe immediately, and we want the same Igwe to withdraw this consent publicly or relocate to State House and join Enugu State Governor in Government House. This is a warning from our Prime Minister. You see, these people who call themselves traditional rulers, they don't seem to understand. They will never stop sabotaging what we are doing. And they don't care about you, neither do they care about you. Even in the midst of the insecurity, they are seeing that the Fulanis are the major problem. And yet, you are giving out land for ranches or ruga or whatever you say you call. There is no time. You don't have to give out any land. We are today fighting to secure our land. It is not time to give out land to anybody. Objective of Biafra today is to secure our land. That place that Chukwu come and give us, we have to protect it and secure it by all means humanly possible. This one must get to this Igbe, whatever he calls himself. Prime Minister has spoken about this, and it must be taken into consideration immediately. The next update from our Prime Minister is the Biafra Liberation Army protects Southeast order from attack by terrorists in Nigeria. The Liberation Army are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that our territory is protected. They are fighting night and day. And there are video evidence to this. When we talk about the warfare in Biafra, it is not a blackmail or propaganda. These are facts. That is why when I see some Biafrans who are still playing ignorant of this very issue, I wonder where they kept their life or their thought or their mentality. It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. But we will not stop. We will not stop. They came with their jet bombers and they tried. And the Biafran Liberation Army gave them a chase. They came and they ran away. And it must continue. Everyone must pay attention to what is happening today. As they stand this morning, they are bombing again. The Nigerian terrorist government has started bombing Biafra this morning, and our target is to get down the jets. This morning, as we are speaking, they have come again to bomb Biafra land. This morning. We will continue to put Biafra in prayer. Any place you are, continue to pray for Biafra land. War is going on in Biafra land. Even as we speak, as you are watching, it is still going on. They came with their jets. The same Tucano jet, which Lehi law prohibits them from using, they are using it on Biafra. And the United States kept silent and pretend they are not seeing it. The United States kept silent and they pretend. Instead, they are even giving them more ammunition, supplying them more weapons. It is absolutely clear that our fate lies in our hands, and only us can defend ourselves. And we must not allow anything to happen to anyone of us. We have to defend our land, no matter what happens. No matter what happens. Every one of us have to continue to pay attention. Stay strong. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. We are going to win this war. It doesn't matter what they throw at us. It does not matter what they bring. All you have to do today as a Biafra is to continue to support the Biafra Republic in exile the best way you can. Give them your utmost support the best way you can. Support, financial support is highly needed. We have a very strong army, a volunteer force. They are not being paid. All they are crying for is the equipment to do the job. Provide the equipment for them and leave the rest. We have a formidable army of Biafra that are ready to stand and fight for as long as it takes for us to be free. And they are doing tremendous job. As it stands today, they have neutralized so many of the terrorists in our zone. 11 armored tank is down as we speak. And their jet is making hit and run. Very soon, we are going to face them on the air. When we speak, people think it's a joke. But just watch and see. You're going to see the video evidence. They are coming up. My fellow Biafrans, have you cast your vote? If you have not, please go and cast your vote now. Support others to also cast their own vote. Support the Liberation Army financially the best way you can. That is the way forward. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this program this morning. Wherever you join us from, either from Biafra land, from any part of Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Russia, China, Israel, wherever you have joined us, I pray that you will protect you wherever you are. Please put your support for Biafra. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our liberation army. May Chukwu come and guide and protect the resistance fighters, guide and protect our Black Marine, guide and protect our Air Force. May Chukwu guide and protect every forces that are fighting for us on the ground. May Chukwu guide and protect the de facto government in the homeland. May Chukwu guide and protect the Biafran Republic government in the Israel cabinet. May Chukwu guide and protect all our media warriors. Strengthen them and protect them and their families. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, wherever he is. We commit him into the hand of Chukwu for divine wisdom, divine strength, divine knowledge, divine protection. He's going out and coming in. No evil shall befall him. We pray that Master Simon Ekpa, wherever he is today, that Chukwu will discharge his angels to guide him and protect him. He will never dash his foot against a stone. I pray for my supreme leader, Master Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect him, give him good health, give him strength, give him more revelations, hold him strong that he will join us very soon. Remember, 26th of this month is a total lockdown in Biafra. Don't forget that. In solidarity for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is going to be on court. So 26th of this month is a total lockdown in Biafra land. Total and absolute lockdown in Biafra. Don't forget that. Reach out to your families and tell them. The sit at home continues every Monday. And 26th is on Monday. But that Monday is a Monday with difference. If anybody is pushing you or telling you that it has ended, you can gamble with your life if you don't love your life. The primary responsibility of the Biafran Liberation Army is to protect lives and property. We will give you the information. It's left for you to take your decisions if you want to be alive or not. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this program. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Master Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining me on this program. I appreciate you wherever you are. Thank you so much and stay safe. Biafran government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne. Thank you. See you tomorrow, same time.